It's my nightly skincare routine. Y'all have been asking for this. And here I am to show you what I'm going to be doing tonight that I do every single night with my skincare routine. So I have been not always great with my skincare. And say hi, let me know where you're watching from. I know you guys have been asking for this for a while. So I haven't always been great with my skincare. But the last 18 months, it has been perfection with my skincare, primarily because I found great products that actually I could physically see and feel a difference. I found products that were unique. They were Korean, okay? Korean skincare. If you haven't ever heard of Korean skincare before, Koreans figured it out, okay? They believe in honoring oneself through a ritual, okay? So it is more than one step. If you are not a multi-step person, I ask you, are you seeing results with the steps that you're doing, okay? Because if the answer is no, this might just be something that you want to watch and explore a little bit more. If you comment at any point during this video, K like in Kim, me, skin, K-Skin, you will get a little prompt, my bow's sideways, you'll get a little prompt that prompts you through a process to be able to help you find the skincare that might work best for you. Okay, so before I found Korean skincare, I was kind of like in this hullabaloo, just wanting to move from drugstore skincare to something that I knew was more effective, that also was non-toxic, okay? And I found some pieces, I found a brand, and I started using it, but wasn't seeing results. And so for me, it was just like, well, I guess this is just gonna be the way that it is. And then I started to explore, or I started to check out my friends. I had some friends who I could see their skin changing. And I'm like, wait, what's happening? And not just one friend, like 5 within a very small window of time. And they said, well, there's this new Korean skincare that came to the United States. It hasn't been here for very long, and we are trying it. And I'm like, I want to try it. And so I hadn't really heard anything about Korean skincare before that. What I have learned about these products is this. They have unique ingredients that are in no other skincare in the world. They believe in multi-step process that has that reaches the deeper layers of the skin, okay? Because anything that is cosmeceutical grade, or like maybe you go to the dermatologist and you get medical grade things, the reason they're giving you that, the reason there's more of a price tag to that medical grade stuff is because it's penetrating deeper layers of the skin. All right, cosmeceutical grade skincare from South Korea that is affordable. Okay, like I was like, wait, this is the price of this stuff? And within just a few days, I started to notice a difference. My husband noticed a difference sitting across the table in a few days. Okay, what I noticed, and you can at any point, you can click on my photo, or like if you're watching this on the replay, you can tap on the middle of the screen and it will fast forward. This is live right now, so you're watching me live. But if you watch this on the replay, you can fast forward through any of this. If you go back to my profile and you look at the highlight bubble titled skincare, you will see my transformation. It's amazing. Okay, I had a whole lot of hyperpigmentation. I had a whole lot more texture. Okay, so it smoothed out my texture. It brightened my skin. Now, I am in bathroom light, so bathroom light sucks, y'all. And so if you're doing your makeup and you're looking at your skin and you're critical of yourself in bathroom light, that's why. Okay, but that's not where everybody sees you. That's not where you live your life. You live your life outside of your bathroom. Okay, so stop judging yourself in your bathroom mirror. What I want to do is I want to walk you through my steps that I do every night. And the reason that I wanted to jump on live is because the company that I'm talking about is Riman, R-I-M-A-N, okay? It means rebirth of the skin, all right? And that's truly what happens. It turns back time. It is really, I feel, affordable, okay? So we're talking about an average of about a $37.50 price point per item. Y'all, when you go into and you buy Regenerist in at Walmart or wherever, it is that pricey. Okay, that's for one cream, and that's their night cream or whatever. But from the other products, like just your regular cleansers and things like that, they're starting to go up as well. And are they really doing what they're supposed to be doing? Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with an oil cleanser. And I always double cleanse at night. Why? Okay, and why do I start with an oil cleanser? Well, an oil cleanser brings all the dirt to the surface. It's going to take off all of my makeup. All right, I don't have to use a separate wipey. If you're using those wipes, stop doing that because that's clogging your pores and they're very, very harsh on the skin. So don't spend your money on those. Okay, this oil cleanser, it's $30. This will probably last you 4 or 5 months. Okay, easy because you don't need very much of it. This is going to bring all of the dirt to the surface. So it's going to take off my makeup. It has 2 hero ingredients in it. It has giant ampoule in it, which is a patented Korean plant that is patented by Riman that has anti-inflammatory properties and soothes the skin. It also has a special water in it. It's a Jeju lava energy water that is exclusive to Riman, mineral-rich elixir that is proven because they use the Jeju energy lava water to water the regular ampoule plant, and it grew at an astronomical rate in a very short period of time because of all of the mineral rich properties that this water has. Riman is the only skincare company in the world that has the rights to this water. So when I say it's not like any other skincare in the world, I mean that. Like, it is the only. So I'm going to take a little bit of oil cleanser, like 3 little squirts. I'm telling you, for $30, it lasts. And I'm going to cleanse my face. If you have oily skin, you can still use an oil cleanser, all right? The reason that your skin is so oily is because it is overproducing sebum, sometimes because your skin is dehydrated, all right? And you don't always think that, do you? You don't always think your skin is dehydrated. Now, Riman is coming out with some really great deals starting on Monday. One of the deals is what I'm showing you today, okay? And the deal is, I'll just tell you the price right off the bat because why just hold back? For the whole ritual, and there are going to be 5 different items, it's going to be $205, all right? But with that, you get a whole box of collagen masks. I didn't bring those in. I could have done that as well. A whole box of collagen masks, which has a $60 value. You get that free. And then also, they're giving away a free gift, I think, with that bundle, which is like a fan, a little hand fan, if you're one of the first 1,000. That's a great deal. So it's $205 US. I'm not sure what that converts to Canadian. But these bundles are, Riman is available in multiple countries. I'm going to take my microfiber cloth. I'm going to just make it like lukewarm water. Riman is available in multiple countries. When you comment KSKIN, it walks you down through. And even if you're not in the United States or Canada, you can pretend that you are and just get my shopping link. And then you just change the country to your country. And you can get the products there. These same products. Okay. Here's what you don't do. Don't Google it and say Riman and expect to get it cheaper, because there are people who have been pirating the skincare and you're not going through a consultant, so you get what you get. All right, so lots of people have been gypped, so make sure you're going through a consultant. All right, so I'm gonna take my eyeshadow off. I'm taking my mascara off. I'm taking all of my makeup products off. And so again, an oil cleanser lifts off all of the dirt, lifts it to the surface. Now that's cleanse number 1. Cleanse number 2 is going to be with an enzyme cleanser. This one is called the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. I'm going to show you another one that you can, whoops, not that one. You can also get is, this is an exfoliant, okay? This is like $30. I swear this would last you 5 or 6 months. This is an exfoliant. What I love about this is it gives you the exact amount that you need, okay? But like I said, comment KSKIN and like it'll be a series of little questions that you can answer. If you're not in the US or the Canada, pretend that you are, just because the way that it allows me to be able to set up my automation, which is so frustrating. It started off as a powder. I ran some water and now I'm going to rub it into my face. So I'm exfoliating. And if you don't exfoliate and you are over the age of 40, if you don't exfoliate at least twice a week, then you're probably seeing dry, dull skin, okay? This is a form of exfoliation. Cellular turnover can happen, I'm 56, up to 90 days, okay? That's why as you get older, you will notice that your skin gets dry, the texture on your skin gets more visible. You need to wash all the dead skin cells away. So this is an exfoliant. I was talking about the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. This one is a daily cleanser. The one I just showed you with the powder, that's a weekly cleanser, twice a week. But I wanted to show you the exfoliating part. If not, this would be my second cleanse. So I'm going to rinse off my rag. You want to make sure that you are massaging into your face. You're massaging your face for 90 seconds, okay? You don't need to do a really quick slap on, and I'm going to actually keep massaging here a little bit because I didn't have my 90 seconds in. It's such a great experience with this powder cleanser because it was powder and now it's not. But this is going to make your face glow. The next day, you're going to be like, my face feels freaking amazing. I always thought I was cleansing my face until I actually cleansed my face. All right, I was a Cetaphil user. I was also just a whatever kind of cleanser, Neutrogena. I used whatever I could pick up for $5. I did not realize that cleansing is the start of all of it. I also want to say I was a retinol user, okay? I used retinol for about 4 or 5 months before I found Remon. I did not notice any difference, none, okay? As a matter of fact, what it was doing was it was damaging my skin barrier. And Koreans believe in prevention. They believe in healing first, never letting any of this happen to begin with. They teach their children when they're really, really young how to take care of their skin. There's a reason that Koreans know what they're doing. I'm looking at myself in this video right now thinking, I kind of look bald. All right, so now the next step. So I've double cleansed. The next step now is a hyaluronic acid. So if you don't know what hyaluronic acid does, it ends up plumping up the skin. It puts water, helps to retain the water in your skin. So I'm going to add a little bit of the calming gel. It has 24 karat gold flecks in it, which helps inflammation. This is fabulous if you have rosacea, if you have even a burn. It's a great primer before makeup, and my husband absolutely swears by it when it comes to aftershave. I don't think the calming gel is in the bundle, but I'm using it, okay? But again, $30. It is a primer. It is a hyaluronic acid. It is an aftershave. You can put it on, like I said, a burn, a sunburn, anything. It's Korean skincare. Okay. Next thing, is something that Rimmon has coined as the Boo. Okay, it's a booster serum combo. So when we're thinking about taking care of our skin, Koreans believe in first cleansing, second hydrating, third protecting. And so it doesn't matter whether or not you choose Korean skincare or not. Think about your own skincare routine. What are you doing to cleanse? Do you have 2 of them? What are you doing to hydrate? What kind of serums are you using? What are the ingredients in your serums? Okay, because these are all vegan products. Rimmon is vertically integrated. Okay, everything is done on site, manufactured in South Korea, and then shipped to wherever the warehouse is here in the United States or Canada or wherever it is in the country, in the world, and then shipped to you. Okay, there's no middleman. It is what it is. Okay, so it's called the Dermatology Booster. I'm almost out. And the serum. They come together. You purchase them together. It's not one and then the other. All right, and you want to time these 2 to run out together. So I'm going to tell you, if you have Boo, how you can do that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, this is part of the hydrating piece, is we are going to spray 4 sprays on the face. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you can rub that in if you'd like. Now, the booster and the serum, the Boo, have the highest, and the dermatology cream have the highest concentrations of the giant bee ampoule and the energy water. So that's why these are the most potent products that we have. They also have NMN and exosomes in it, which help the delivery system in order to get all of the good ingredients to where they need to in your skin. Okay, so then we're going to go with the serum. In order to have the serum and the booster run out at the same time, I'm just learning this. As you can tell, mine's not doing it. I have an extra booster here though, for when I run out. Okay, so you want half a pump of the serum. So that's a whole pump. Oh, I think I put too much in there. Half a pump of serum. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all you need. Okay, and then we're gonna blend that in. Don't forget your neck. Any extra, I rub on my chest. Okay, the hyperpigmentation on my forehead, even underneath of my eyes, the darkness has subsided. There's no special eye cream here. The products are so gentle that you can put them all the way up underneath of your eyes. If you have uber sensitive skin, I can help you with a routine that would get you to ease into it. You just don't want to, if you have super sensitive skin, you don't want to add everything at the same time. But there is kind of like a pecking order that we can do that to help you. This is a really cool fun fact though. I met with the chemist of Rimmon the July before last in order to meet her in California. And she is a beautiful, intelligent lady who makes sure that the ingredients helps to explain them to the field, what they mean, what they act, what the function of the ingredients is. But she was telling me about L'Oreal had done this study on sensitive skin, okay? And what they wanted to find out was so many people say they have sensitive skin. And so many of my customers say, my skin is so sensitive, my skin is so sensitive. But what they ended up finding out during this study is they researched, put 2,000 women through this study who said they had sensitive skin. When they gave all of the women, or 88%, I'm sorry, 2,000 women, 88% of those women said that they had sensitive skin. When they gave those women I think it's called clindamycin. If you guys know the answer, if you know if that's the real name of the cream to put on their skin, if they actually reacted to it, then they had sensitive skin. Okay, now of 88% of the women who had the clindamycin on their skin and said they were sensitive, only 40% really had sensitive skin and reacted. The other 48%, they had a compromised skin barrier. So if you have sensitive skin, it might be because you have a damaged skin barrier, which comes from what? Comes from using really harsh exfoliants, maybe peels, that was me, maybe years of retinol and tretinoin. All of those things eventually will damage the skin barrier, making you do what? Break out, have redness, have sallowness, and any skincare, I don't care what kind of skincare you try, you've got to give it 60 days, okay? 90 days is ideal, but you've got to give it 60 days. Now, if you break out, what does that mean? That means you could be purging. That's a real thing, and that's actually good. That means all the bad stuff in your skin is pushing its way out if you break out, okay? What you don't want to do is have an allergic reaction. You would know if it's an allergic reaction. Your eyes are going to swell, your face is going to itch, not tingle, because tingling is normal, okay? But you're going to know the difference between a purge and an allergic reaction. And many times we give up on skincare before we actually try the stinking thing, okay? So if you comment KSKIN and you walk down through that process and you're like, Kim, I think I put in there that like there's a lesser way to start and then the whole kit and caboodle, okay? But again, if you're from another country other than United States and Canada, just pretend you're from one of the other countries and walk down through it and get the link so that you can look through, change the little flag at the top to your country and move from there. Okay, so we sprayed the booster, we put the serum on, and now we're gonna spray the booster again. 4 sprays. 1, 2, 3, 4. It does not take very much. And now I'm going to go ahead and roll that around. Now, extra down here. This booster is just about finished. I like to, when I get out of the shower, give myself a little Zhuzh booster. I like on a hot summer day, even on an airplane, taking an extra booster. Okay, there's also something called a Viaton oil mist, which you can use, helps to freshen up. All right, so now my nightly routine might be a little bit different just because I merge another line with my nightly routine. So Riemann has a water-based line, which is the expert ritual that I'm putting on. NMN exosomes, it is water-based. They also have an oil-based line. This would be for somebody who has tough skin. Primarily those of us that are upper 50s, 60s, 70s, you all could start this line most likely and not have any issue. But there's one product in this line that I believe is the most successful for reducing my hyperpigmentation, that darkness under my eyes, and that is the ampoule. Okay, this is the Rad 100 ampoule. I'm going to go ahead and add this to my nightly routine. I don't do it in the daytime, just to my nightly routine. I love the bottles and the packaging, and I think they may end up, okay, and that's the only place I put it. So this is kind of like my eye cream, but it's really just anywhere that I have like extra problem areas. Y'all need to just go back and take a look at my before and after. So seriously, it's crazy. Okay, you know the little fan that you could possibly win if you get the bundle on Monday? That's where this would come in handy. So that's why I was doing some talking in between. You want to give just a minute or two to let that product soak in. Brush your teeth, go lay out your clothes for the next day, whatever that is. All right. And then the final straw, that's the cream, okay? This cream is the #1 product that Riemann sells. Sold 50 million bottles in South Korea. And that means like almost everybody in South Korea had one of these in their house, because that's how many, it's like the size of Indiana, right? So I'm just gonna take, where'd my little wandy thing go? There's a little wandy thing. well, I don't know. Maybe it's in my makeup room. I'm just going to use my finger. Okay, typically there's this little wandy thing so that you don't have to, little scooper. Okay, and so we're going to add the cream. And you should feel like a little glazed donut when you go to bed, all right? Obviously, if I go straight into bed, my face is going to stick to my pillow, my hair is going to stick to my face. Give it time to be able to soak in. If this were my daytime routine, here's the difference, okay? First and foremost, sometimes I don't cleanse at all in the morning, okay? And that's perfectly okay. Sometimes if you notice that your skin is a little bit sensitive and you're doing everything right, it could mean you're over cleansing. All right, so if I feel like, gosh, I sweated a whole lot during the night, which happens often, or I just feel grimy, or my pillowcase needs washed, I'll just use the oil cleanser in the morning, and that's what I'll use. Get all the grime off, okay? And then I jump right to Boo Say Boo and cream. That's my morning routine. If I'm going to have to jump right into makeup, instead of this, I jump right into sunscreen, okay? So it just depends, but my morning routine does not have to be the whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, say hi, guys. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Thank you guys for joining. All you've got to do is comment K like in Kim and Skin, and like all the information will come to you. Here's why I wanted to jump on. Because Remon is offering all of these Black Friday deals that start Monday. So there is a skincare bundle, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Like these would get you totally started. You're also gonna get a box of the collagen masks. It has one ingredient. Guess what it is? Collagen. 100% micronized collagen. It goes through a microspinning process, so that it is absorbed, okay? 40 times smaller than the human pore. So it does go in. It's great to use at night, especially if you have an event the next day to help you look plump and fresh. You're gonna get a free box of those, $60 value. This value, it's called the Glow Up Bundle, I believe. $205 in the US, okay? So that's a really great deal, really great deal. And then if you're one of the first 1,000, you get like a free fan. You're gonna get a gift bag. Okay, then there is a makeup bundle. All right, the makeup bundle is gonna be cushion. I believe you get a free product, maybe a setting spray. You get some lip butters. And if anybody is on that knows more than that, in my stories, I put all of them so that you can see. With every bundle, you get a free goodie, and then maybe a complete, like another free goodie. What else? There is a hair care bundle. Okay, so the hair care has completely like changed my hair and so many others. It was commissioned, Remon was commissioned by the Korean government to create a product that helped to grow hair. And with this magic elixir, that Jeju Energy Lava Water, that has helped tiny little hair growth. I think I have that under hair in my highlight bubble because my stylist is the one that's interviewing me, okay? Yay, okay, Gina. If anybody is already a customer of mine and you're already using this, please comment and like because I always hate to come across like I'm selling something. I'd rather come across as like I'm sharing this goodness, all right? There is a gut bundle, okay? They have the Deep Talk Plus. You get 2 boxes of Deep Talk Plus and then a free one. And then you can qualify for the free gift. If you have issues going to the potty, one way or the other, the Deep Talk is a psyllium husk in a little pellet form. Not like, what is it called? What is the stuff you stir into your drink? Not that. It's in its purest form. When you take it, it turns to gel in your gut It is prebiotic as well. And then when it washes it washes everything away, but gently. Okay, so I take a half a pack every other day. I started off taking a whole pack, but that's not where I started off. But now I only have to take a half a pack every other day. It is a miracle. And if you have issues when you're traveling and you have a couple packs of that, they literally are lifesavers. So we said the skincare, the makeup, the deep talk, the, what else did I say? What else am I missing? There's 5 bundles, y'all. Okay, so just jump into my stories. If you comment KSKIN, I'll help you. I'll walk you down through things. This is my skincare routine. This is it. And this is almost already set and ready to go. If your skincare is not absorbing into your skin well, that means that you're really dehydrated. Okay? It's like trying to get water to soak through a rock. All right? It's going to be slow. So if you try this and you're like, I am still so sticky, it's doing its job. Just give it time, okay? Give it 90 days. This product will last, that 205 should last you almost 90 days, okay? Because when you use this cleanser, you literally only need a pea size. You do not need very much. A pea size, you may or may not want to add water to it. You can let it emulsify or not. Put it on your face dry, okay? You can purchase each item individually. If there's a piece something that I said that you're like, yeah, that's the item that I want. But I have to tell you, Koreans create these products in order to be applied in a specific order, okay? And the reason being is because that's how they're absorbed in the skin, from thinnest to thickest, okay, by viscosity. And that should be the way that you're always applying your skincare, from thinnest to thickest. That's why we cleanse first, clear to moisturizing at the very, very end. The only thing that maybe is a little bit different is this cleansing gel, but it is in a water-soluble form, okay? It's just kind of in a jelly. But that's part of like the serums. Kind of goes in that step. So, does anybody have any questions? Please ask away if you have questions. Lots of you have joined. Lots of you have commented KSKIN. And then Christine, this is a company called Remon. Okay? If you Google it, who knows what you're going to get. Just comment KSKIN and I'll give you the link. Okay, guys, it's a global company. There have been people that are trying to sell it on Amazon, and it's not even really authentic product. And I hope that you know that. Like, even when you go to buy vitamins on Amazon, that's scary. Okay, you don't even know if you're getting the right stuff. So get it from somebody who can give you a link. All right. Somebody had a question. If you buy the basic package, will it give you a good idea? Oh, yes. Absolutely. You have to have, if you buy the basic package that has the Boo and the cream in it, okay, you're going to get a good idea of how this works. That's why this bundle, that's $205 with both cleansers, the Boo and the cream, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, it's 5 items. And then you're going to get the masks. I posted a video because my friend Tracy, her customer ended up using one of the masks every day for a week. I think there's 5 or 6 masks in a box. And the transition in her skin, she didn't use anything else. She did a regular skincare, but used the mask every day for a week, and her skin looked entirely different. Okay, so you have a lot of options. I do want to tell you this. When you get on the link and you create your own free customer account, with all your purchases, you earn like points, okay, that you can accrue and then cash in toward new product. And also, like, if you decide to become a planner, that's what they call the people that sell this. It's $20 to join as a planner. And then, but there are no discounts. So you need to know that. It's only $20 to join as a planner, okay? That's what I am, I'm a planner. I can offer this product to other people, okay? So you can use my link, sign up as a planner, and then you can offer the product to other people, build a business out of it. Okay, here I am retired, doing this on the side, social media. Who would have thought? Not me. But when you find products you love and you truly love these products, think about it, because it's a great way to earn extra money, great way to earn extra cash for the Christmas holiday, or to close the gap between your 9 to 5 and retirement, whatever that means. Okay, so I can help you. Just all you've got to do is use my link, and then when you sign on to be a customer, it gives you that option. Do you want to be a planner? Do you want to be a customer? Okay, so $20. That's it. Then you can buy a starter kit. You can be privy to all of the bundles ahead of time. If they go live early for planners, they're not doing that for this one, so we're not privy to anything early. But sometimes, we might be, at least we know what some of the bundles are before customers. And so we do have that. I'm looking to see if there's any more questions. All right. So don't forget, it starts Monday. If you want my newsletter, or if you want to get on my newsletter list, my VIP list, so that you can see when things are available, like I don't spam people at all, just type news below and I will send you the link to get onto my newsletter so that you can join, and you'll just get little snippets from me. Sometimes I do fun stuff too, sales alerts, anything, just makeup tips, Amazon clothing, what I'm cooking for the day, menopause stuff, all the things like that. So, and if you found this helpful, I would love if you would tag somebody that you know in this video or share my video. Yeah, Gina, I love the balm. I didn't talk about the balm stick. Holy cow. There are 2 products that I didn't use. This is the Viaton balm stick. If you watch any of my videos, you'll see that I hydrate with this under my eyes before I do makeup. This is in my bathroom sink here. So I have one of these here before bed. I lather my lips up before I lay my head down on my pillow. Anywhere, nasolabial folds, my 11s. It's really great to hydrate before you put on your makeup, right? The other product is the Viaton Oil Mist. So if you want to know what my husband uses, okay. So in the shower is the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. And I didn't show you this, but this one's almost completely empty. There's another one in the shower, but I want to show you, maybe, oh Lord. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it looks like shaving cream. You need a dime size. It lathers up like shaving cream. So he can potentially shave with it and cleanse at the same time. And then when he comes out of the shower, because he's just shaved, this cleansing or the calming gel is what he uses. He swears by it. He just told my dad about it. My dad's name's Frenchie. He's like, Frenchie, you've got to use this to shave. My dad grows 3 whiskers in 2 weeks. Maybe he needs that. And then he goes to the cream. Does Mike Busey-Boo? No, he doesn't. But his skin looks amazing too. Never in a million years did I think that my macho husband would ever do skincare other than bar soap on a rope. Okay. But I'm really proud of him, and it's there in the shower, and it really is helping him. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Yay! All right, I see you guys, a lot of you guys. Just comment KSKIN if you want it. You've been using it for 1.5 years. And when people say your skin looks like glass, like that is what Koreans are known for, their glass skin. And some people don't want that shiny skin. I get it. I feel like the older that you get though, we all want the shiny skin, because the alternative is the wrinkly rhinoceros looking skin. You know what I mean? Like the scaly, thick, like that kind of skin. So and the other thing that I noticed, and anybody who is here who's using Rimmon, please, just chime in. Do you feel like you have to wear less makeup? because it penetrates the deeper layers of the skin, it brings blood to the surface, especially also through the cleansing process. So if you're not cleansing and actually massaging, that actually brings blood to the surface. It brings your face to life. That's another reason that you should do it. But you'll notice in a whole lot of before and afters, I mean, I post them all the time. I'll post some more in my stories if you want. The difference in color in people's faces from where they started to where they are. Now, if they started off with a lot of rosacea, you might see the opposite, like their skin and their rosacea has calmed down and tamed down. And a lot of that has to do with this process because the giant ampoule has the anti-inflammatory properties that will calm the skin down. Okay, so you can feel safe in all ways around. I mean safe. Remon avoids over 3,000 toxic ingredients, okay? 3,000. They avoid it, okay? So you can feel very safe that it's great for sensitive skin, and it is also safe for you and your body. So anybody else have any questions? I'm gonna post this. Oh my gosh, Vernay. I just shared that, but let me say again, if your booster and your serum are not running together, let me show you mine because I just did this. Here's my serum, here's my booster. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of booster, but I have half a jar of serum. This probably won't be how yours is. I love the booster and I spray it on all the time. But anyway, half a pump of serum, to 4 pumps of booster. We'll get it about the same, okay? Yeah, Gina, the collagen masks, because they're pure collagen. You can get some on Amazon. I looked because there were some that were cheaper, okay? Then I looked at the ingredients and there was a list this long, okay? Our collagen masks have one ingredient and it's collagen. What if you're allergic? Well, work with me, number one. You can return it. If you are having a legit allergic reaction within 30 days, you can return it, okay? But don't think that breaking out is an allergy. And I don't know when you jumped on. Yeah, Sharon, if it says Kimberly's link, if you see my name Kimberly, it's me, it's my link. But if you are breaking out, that's not an allergy, okay? That is purging. An allergy, you'll know it. Your eyes are swelling, you're having welts, that an allergic reaction is way different than purging. You have to give it 60 days. My friend Leah, I wish she was on right now, but she ended up trying it and she's like, Kim, I look at my face and she was breaking out. She was getting pimples and I'm like, stick it out. And it was a slow process over a couple of weeks. She was getting really frustrated. And then all of a sudden it was like, whoa, lady. So if you comment KSKIN, the exfoliating powder is called the cleansing powder wash. Don't get on Amazon to get any of this stuff, guys, because it's probably not authentic. Remon doesn't allow people to sell it on Amazon. So don't go to Amazon, don't Google it. Just comment KSKIN and get my dang link, or if you know somebody who sells Remon, get their link. But don't Google it. It's going to take you somewhere that doesn't give you support and is not going to help you, and you might not be able to send it back if you don't like it, okay? I have been on here for entirely too long. I feel my voice is getting all raspy, but I have had so much fun. Comment KSKIN, Michelle. K as in Kim, skin. And it's going to shoot you like a little questionnaire. If you're not in the United States or Canada, pretend you are, because it's open. We are open in, I want to say 14 countries now. So you'll just go up to the top where the flag is and choose your country. If you don't see your country there, you can't get it yet, unless you know somebody in this country. In the United States, though, on Monday, we are running a big bundle sale, okay? 5 products that you can get started with. 5 products. It's called the Glow Bundle, grab it, get it. It is while quantities last. They tell us that there is plenty of stock. But what is plenty of stock when the world wants something? All right, guys, I've been on here long enough. My husband's probably ready to go to bed. No, it's only 8:22. It's time to go watch some TV. I'm going to go catch some Friends episodes. You guys are great. My name is Kim. I'm your over 50 makeup teacher. Thank you, Cheryl. I'll get you the newsletter link too, okay? Or message me if it doesn't come up. I'll send it to you. Y'all, have a good night. See you soon.